Hey everybody, it is day 14 of Ignatian mindfulness, and I'm choosing a different angle to aim the camera today because my neighbors are two little girls who are playing on the swing set over there, and if I talk where I normally do, I will totally get distracted by them because they're adorable. So, not a bad segue to my reflection for today, which has everything to do with gratitude. And here is the nugget of wisdom. Gratitude is a practice. It's not just an emotion, not just a feeling. So some of these reflections have been really piggybacking on something that is absolutely fundamental to St. Ignatius's spiritual exercises, namely the idea that it is possible to exercise, to practice, to engage in actual things that we do that bring about certain dispositions in our minds and in our emotions and in our just overall way of being in the world. And I see Ignatius as somebody that very much is borrowing from the insights of Aristotle. Now, without getting too technical, Aristotle is the philosopher who much influenced St. Thomas Aquinas, who is the theologian that very much influenced Ignatius's own theology. Okay, so if you just go with me on this one, the insight that emerges from that kind of lineage is that what Aristotle thought was most important was our behavior, our habits, the things that we do which yield ways of being in the world. And the one I'm interested in today is gratitude. So again, gratitude as something we practice, we get better at it. It's not just that, some people are optimists or pessimists or, all that glass half full, glass empty. Never mind that. Think of gratitude as a practice. So my insight in an earlier lecture about filling our souls with honey, same basic insight. It's possible to fill our souls with gratitude. And in this time when we're not out there doing the things that we normally do and which distract us, we're invited to come in here, into our own interior lives and into the small things of our lives. That can be occasions for practicing gratitude. So gratitude for, it's a beautiful day in Boston. I don't get to say that very much lately. Maybe there will be more, but I'm grateful for that. And then just other things in the course of a day. I can be grateful for, the meal that I had, or the people that are around me, or the little girls that are playing in the yard next door. So all these things can yield gratitude if I get in the habit of practicing it. So this is a good time for all of us in these very strange days to actually practice gratitude. And by the way, there's a good deal of science behind this. I mentioned in an earlier lecture the Greater Good Science Center at Cal Berkeley, and they've done some wonderful research on the way that habits of gratitude actually make us healthier, give us better dispositions, and have all sorts of benefits. So take my word for it. But in the meantime, practice gratitude by maybe at the end of the day going back over your experiences and allowing yourself to name the things you're grateful for. Maybe it's fresh baked bread. Maybe it's a kind word from a family member. Maybe it's that the sun is shining or the flowers are growing. Whatever it is, allow yourself to sit with those experiences of gratitude and, as it were, fill your mind, fill your imagination with that living and remembering of experience. It's a wonderful habit. So, our insight for the day. Thanks again for listening. I will see you next time.